Larry Formato, and welcome to Connected. And this is my sidekick, Willie Fats. Willie, today we're going to be talking about the book that I wrote, Connected. And Willie has it. He's holding it up right there. And folks, you know, we are going to start a promotion on this book, because when I wrote it, we never promoted it. We didn't do anything. I just kind of wrote it, and I put it out there through Amazon and other online outlets, as well as whitecollarpress.com. So if you want to buy the book, you can go to www.whitecollarpress.com or go on to amazon.com, and we've got the ebook available. So if you want to download it to your iPad or your Kindle, you can do that either through Amazon or White Collar Press, and as well as the paperback. So what we're going to do, Will, today, for the first 20 people that call in, we are going to give them a book for free.
Oh, wow.
So the first 20 people that call in, after Will gives you our phone number at the end of our show, or maybe during the middle of it, or maybe even now. Will, what's our phone number? Just give them the number now.
941-244-2392.
He got it right, too. 244-2392. So that's 941-244-2392. First 20 people that call in are going to get the book. Also, if you feel like you want to call in and ask us a question, do that. If you want to video yourself,
yeah,
Will wants you to do that. So tell us how they're going to do that, Will.
Well, I mean, you can just use your phone, video us a question. Just basically, just tell us, Connected, this is my question, give us a question. Send it to our email at connectedwithlarry@gmail.com, and we'll look over all the questions, and
carefully.
Carefully. But we're looking to do a Q&A show once a week, and we'll bring all those questions on that show, and hopefully your face is on our show once a week.
Yeah, so if you want to get on the show, if you've got something important to say, and if we feel like it's something that we can share with our viewers, right? That's important, and we don't want to have any crazy stuff.
Yeah.
So
don't admit to nothing.
So yeah. So you know, we've done many shows here, you know, and we've hit on a lot of different subjects. We've had John Harrison, who did the show on.
That was a crazy show.
Supermarket for Crime.
Right.
Where he talked about all the crimes he did with his boss, who was a warlock, I guess, right?
Yeah.
And he was a I don't know, I guess.
A wild man.
He was a wild man, and I guess they don't, warlocks, I guess, according to one of the warlocks we had on our show, we did a show about warlocks. And according to the guy we had on, they don't have proposed members, which I never knew until he told us that. I don't recall what he said they call them, but anyway, I guess if you want to know, you can look at that show. It's in our archives. You can go back and check that out. But anyway, so we had John Harrison with his Supermarket for Crime, and then he talked about the Witness Protection Program, right? So folks, if you have any questions you want to know about the Witness Protection Program, or if you have any questions for any of the people that you've seen appear on our show, we want you to email us. We want you to email, you know, your video question.
And even if you don't want to do the video, just email us. Write the question out. You know, we'll give you a shout out in the Q&A, just as well as if you were on video. So whether you want a video or whether you just want to email us or even call.
Or what else can they do, Will?
You can elbow drop that like button.
Elbow drop. He says elbow drop. I don't know, you know.
Just elbow drop that like button.
That's what he said to me. That one day he said that to me. I said, what the frick is this guy even talking about, elbow drop? But evidently there's a like button that you got to hit.
Yeah.
And then there's a subscribe button that we absolutely want you to hit.
Yeah, just smash that. Smash that subscribe button.
Smash the subscribe button.
That's right. And then don't forget, turn on your notifications, because we have a lot of neat stuff coming down the pipeline.
Exactly.
And you don't want to miss it. You definitely don't want to miss it.
We've got some great shows coming up, and some awesome people that are going to be coming on the show, and we're going to cover a wide variety of subjects. And what we want you to do is always, always, always stay tuned. If you want to be connected.
Yeah.
And we're going to take a break right now, and we're going to come back and talk about our book.
Absolutely.
I was a 24-year-old kid who came from nothing, who owned a brokerage firm, making lots of money, and that caught the attention of New Jersey mobster Red Cesare. I remembered Red telling me.
He said, you know, I've been watching you for a whole year. You made millions of dollars, you're rich, you got a big business, but let me tell you what that all brings. He said it brings attention. There's a lot of people that are noticing you. There's a lot of people that are going to want to try to latch on to you. But what I want to do is, I want to be your partner. I want to be your friend. And if you have me as your partner, you're going to have money, you're going to have power, and people are going to fear you. Wall Street, brokerage firms. If I had the Mafia, I could take over the whole fucking industry. Fuck yeah, man, I'm in.
Lots of people made money before me, and lots of people came after me, but I was the only one who introduced organized crime into the world of the penny stock market, and we owned it. Worldwide Ventures was the most successful penny stock promotions ever. We took the stock from a penny to $9 and sold 55 million shares into the market. After years of stock manipulation and the SEC trying to track me down, the government got their chance. Using my close friend turned informant, they were able to obtain wiretaps and secure a conviction. This was the first time in history where wiretaps were used in a securities case. Before me, nobody brought movie stars, the music business, gambling, and the mafia into the stock business. I mean, nobody.
I only feel right when I'm doing wrong. I only feel right when I'm doing wrong. I only feel right when I'm doing wrong. I only feel right, said I only feel right.
Absolutely.
Willie, so I want to talk a little bit about my book. And that's it right there, yeah.
Yep.
So I know you read the book, right?
Yeah. Go.
And you even gave it to some of your family members, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would have been nice if somebody bought it, but I mean, I know you gave it.
Actually, they did.
I'm kidding.
My mom bought it, and my ex bought it, and my sister got it down on the E.
That's 3 sales that I know of, folks. 3 sales.
Yeah.
You can make it even more. WhiteCollarPress.com. But Willie, so what about the book, was the most interesting to you? Is there any particular thing that just jumped out at you, or?
The whole book, actually. It's one of those where when you move through the chapters, you finish a chapter not wanting to put it down. You want to move on to the next chapter. It's well written. Sometimes most documents can be very, same old through every single chapter. This is well written to the point where it's different in every chapter, but at the same token, it gives you the whole outlook of what you actually went through. And so when, like for me, when I got done with the book, I was like, what's next? And I found out without telling people that they were coming back with those same things, Well, what happened after he did? What happened? So, but you have something that you would like to tell everybody, right? About what could possibly be next?
Well, yeah, we have a next coming up, but some of the things I do want to talk about is, folks, if you read the book, I think what you're going to see is you're going to find a story within a story. And it's kind of, I feel kind of bad because I never really did go out and promote the book before. And so now I'm going to make a real effort to promote this book and bring it the attention that I believe, even though it's my book and I wrote it, I believe it rightfully deserves. And just getting back to what I just said about a story within a story, that has been said to me so many times by people who have read this book. They said, "Man, Larry, you got to do something with this. What are you going to do with it?" So obviously, I finally now have made a decision that we are going to go out and we are going to promote the heck out of it. And my son, Sonny, actually loves this book, and he believes that it needs to go, a little bit further as well. And he's got a production company, and so he's been working, with some other people to put together a TV series for the book. Mm-hmm. So, folks, keep your eye out for that. We're going to keep you informed how that's going along. And, Sonny will be on here soon to talk about that and the developments of that as well. And going right along with that, I guess, and with the promotion of this, that kind of inspired me as well to write part 2 to the book. Because everyone was saying, "Hey, you just left us hanging. What's next? What's next?" So, the only thing I could say is buy the book, read that one, and that's going to set you up to want to read the next one.
Read chapter 6 and chapter 8. You got to read that. Those 2 chapters you got to read 2 or 3 times. They're just a lot of fun to read.
Willie likes those chapters.
Oh, they're actually chapter 6 is my favorite. The Red Zone.
The Red Zone. Okay.
Yeah. And then chapter 8 is, about the wise guys. So it's just funny to me that, when I'm reading it, especially, and I'm not going to give it all away, but there's a part in your book where you talk about possibly meeting this guy, and you're late. You actually are late. And so, like, in my mind, I'm reading this going, okay, so he knows that this guy is this, but he's okay with being late to the meeting, and then...
The guy was a mob boss.
Well, I didn't want to give all that.
And he called me to a meeting.
And you decided to be hours late.
And I was literally hours late.
Then a little bit further, aren't you late several more times and he finally has enough?
Yeah, we're not going to go into
all that. We're not, right now, but
you just gotta read the book. Yeah,
you got to.
You gotta read the book, and I hope that you will, and I hope that maybe you'll call us, right, and tell us what you think of it. Hopefully, it'll be something good you're gonna call us with, and not something crazy, right? And if they do want to call us, right, they want to get those first 20 callers are gonna get the book too, right?
Absolutely. The first 20 callers that call us at the end of the show, you guys will get a book. I'm gonna make him sign it. He doesn't really like to do that, but I'm gonna get him to sign all 20 books personally to each one of you. Okay. So you will get a signed book with your name right here in the book, right to you guys. First 20 people to call.
I'll do it. I'll get writer's cramp, but I'll do it. All right, so Willie,
you gotta make it personal.
I'm gonna. That's been said.
Right.
That's been said. So listen, folks, please. The phone number is 941
244
439. No.
2392.
I'd never get it right. That's why I make him say it. Do it one more time, Willie. I screwed it up.
941-244-2392.
That's the number.
Hey, Mom, you want a new book? Give us a call. It'll be 20.
Yeah, sell it. Buy it, call and get them. Just different names.
Right. But yeah, no, I think they'll enjoy the book. It's very interesting. It's like I said, it's well done, and to understand, a lot of things in the book. It's interesting. It taught me a lot.
Well, folks, you know what? The book covers literally everything from the early days of the penny stock market, from a guy who went from extreme poverty to extreme wealth, me, and it talked about how I went from pretty much nothing, from an auto mechanic to king of the penny stock market. So, you know, and along that ride, you know, the people I met along the way, influenced by the Mafia, movie stars, rock stars, people, magnates in the record industry. So it covers a wide variety, a big range of things, and it's really, really interesting. And included in the book, unedited, is the version of my testimony in Congress. You're going to want to see that. You're going to want to read it. It's very, very interesting. It's really good reading. And in fact, I kind of like that better than the actual book itself. But, you know, I lived through it. So I want you guys to live through it through my eyes and my writing.
Well,
so, go ahead, Will.
They kind of have to read that, because didn't that lead to one of the biggest penny stock reform acts of all time? So,
Penny Stock Reform Act of 1990.
So,
and that's what led to it, was my testimony in Congress. So, folks, you know, buy the book, please. Enjoy it, and let me know what you think of it. And you can do that by emailing us, Will.
Yeah, at connectedwithlarry@gmail.com.
Connectedwithlarry@gmail.com. So email us, call us, buy the book, let us know what you think of it. And remember, folks, the first 20 people that call at the end of the show
will get a signed autograph on the book. And trust me, read the book, because the minute you get done, come back, watch our shows, and you'll get to see George and all the guys that we've already had on the show. You'll see them in a different light, because this book really details exactly who those people are and the impact that they had on your life.
And that's a fact. So, Willie, I think that, you know, we've covered pretty much the book. We're going to let everyone know how we're doing with our promotions on the book. We're going to have Sonny, it's my son, on talking about the development stages of the TV series that he's working hard on, and I can't wait for that to happen. That's really exciting. And, you know, he's got me working on part 2 already of the book. So, you know, we've got a lot going on. So remember one thing, Willie. What do I always tell everyone? Let me see if you can do it today.
First of all, before we get to that, don't forget to elbow drop that like button. Then turn and smash the subscription button. Listen, guys, it's free. And it takes, what, half a second with your little pinky or your elbow. Just hit them. And don't forget, turn on those notifications, because like he just said, we got a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline, and you don't want to miss it if you want to be connected.
Good job, buddy.
Lots of people made money before me, and lots of people came after me, but I was the only one who introduced organized crime into the world of the penny stock market, and we owned it.